Welcome back, everybody, to Galactic Science 2. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better from the last episode. I feel a little bit more pepped up, so let's get into what I've done in between times. Now, as you can see, we have a new addition to the production line. And that is a chemical synthesizer taking water from their system from last episode, where we started to produce more water to go flush back into our applied energistics network. That's coming out through here. That's making snowballs. That's getting stuffed into this cyclic assembler, making snow. And that has been attached into this item duct line, the one that's got the retriever on it, to go to this laser table. And we're now making coolant cells. Now, actually making coolant cells, we better actually go backtrack a little bit in how we're making the actual coolant cell things. Now, my mouse DPS seems a little bit on the slow side. Oh, that's better. Okay, so moving right back along, I've tapped into the tin decomposer here. It's a little bit. I'm basically taking the liquid tin, decomposing it to the tin elements, and then recomposing it into tin ingots. It's a little bit roundabout, but it works. So we're doing that, recomposing the tin back into the tin ingots. It's getting put into this metal former, making tin plates, and that's making these empty cells, which are basically extruding the tin plates. Now that is also being tapped into the retriever line, and I have over here this fluid transposer tapping into the water, the excess overflow water that's going in from my farms. It's getting pulled out through here, and the water is going into there. So, what does this all mean? It just means the fact that we can actually go ahead. Do I actually have the quest? Is the quest for overclocking gated behind anything? Ooh, this is slightly different. Oh. They've changed things a little bit around on me. Now, I believe it was improvements. Was it improvements? No. Could have been in elements. Slicey, incremental is fun. Not quite there. I thought there is a quest for overclocking, and I don't remember where it is. Rolling, slicey. No, because when we actually go to the overclocker, right, it says license to plate. Is this perhaps a little bit of a leftover? License to plate. Oh, that's right. I did actually make one. How did I make one overclocker? I must have made one, or either I've had one from a quest reward, maybe? Because I wouldn't have actually gone through the whole setup for the overclocker. But we've got the setup now. So we have the coolant cells to make the overclockers. We also have, if we go, actually it's in the same chest, the electronic circuits to make the overclockers. And then we just need to pick out some copper cables from there. And now we can make some overclockers. Oh, hang on. 10k coolant cells. Oh, hang on. Oh, I need to take these cooling cells and do a little bit of extra tin plating. That's okay. We can just come to this metal former and just steal the tin plating from there. So it's nice to have these sort of things on hand. So 10k, boom, lovely. Yep, we're doing a little bit of creative inventory management. So that's that. Insulated copper plus that. Okay, this gives us 2. Yeah, I must have got that from a quest reward, because to have the ability, well, you'd actually make 2 overclockers with each recipe crafting. I was just trying to find a word there. I couldn't mentally think about it. So now we've got some overclockers. Great. So the one thing that I probably... Okay, so we've got all these electronic circuits. I think I've got enough circuits there to actually go ahead and make the rocket. It'll be bloody close. 10 heavy duty plates. That might be close too. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this off, making the circuits, and all the lasers are going to go into making the plates. We don't need the coolant cells anymore. Right, so, there we go. So we're just waiting on the aluminium plates that will go in there. Whoa. Those plates actually did... Okay, whatever. So the plates that we're actually really missing a lot of are the actual plates from the metal form plates. So I want to find where the ingots have been made and place the overclockers in there. So that's the other overclocker too. It is odd that I've got an odd number of overclockers. Very strange. Now, why did that just... I'm not entirely sure, to be quite frank. Laser wise, we've got all the lasers are pumping into there. So now I'm just waiting on, well, having the overclockers is definitely going to help in the whole construction of the heavy duty plates. But I think we may have enough to push onwards. So let's do that. Let's just place these not in there. Place these insulated copper cables in there. And let's explore. So we've got the nose cone. The nose cone is something we do have. So, tier 2 rocket. Tier 2. Yep, there we go. Oh, wow. We're going to need... okay, so we're going to need a pen to start off with on my messy desk. A piece of paper. And we're going to write down exactly how many plates we're going to need. So we're going to need 10 heavy duty plates from the heavy duty plate there. The rocket engine, so we're going to need another 5 all told. And then the boosters, we're going to need, is it 2 boosters? Yes, 2 boosters. So we're going to need another 4 on top of that. Ugh. I think I've got it all covered with the amount of electronic circuits I have. Because we need a stack of circuits for the 2 boosters, right? And we need a stack for the electronic circuits for the engine. And then so we need 4 of these, so it's another 8. So what does that give me? 22, 27. 27 plates we're going to need. And I have 10. So as you can see, it's not really enough. And if I want to make make more overclockers, I'm going to start needing to use the circuits, which is kind of a little bit of a pain. It's either that or... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take out one of the overclockers in the aluminium because we don't really need that there. We actually really do need the extra overclocker in the plates that's making our casings. So that is working as hard as it possibly can. But we need more overclockers. Let's say I want more overclockers. Because just waiting for those 10 plates, it's rather slow. Will I would need to retool to actually use the plates, because what else are the plates actually used for? So nose cone, so that's actually just the tier 2 rocket. I don't think we... Oh, this compressed Jesh, but we can't make that yet. But that's okay. It's nowhere near that. The NASA workbench is something that doesn't really exist. So you don't worry about that. Enchantments? Okay. So once we get the 27 plates that we need, we don't need to make any more. So I think that's about the size of it. So once we've got the tier 2 rocket, we can just say, no, don't need the rocket. We don't need to make plates anymore. Am I going to need the metal formers for that? Or is this all going to be a temporary setup? I don't really know. I'm not sure if this is the intention. It's basically just a temporary setup, so I don't have to physically make these things myself. But the food and that sort of thing, it's not too bad. Okay. So, moving forward, the Enderium block I have in this table, 7 Enderium blend. I really don't have enough to make the block, unfortunately. I did actually use some of my Enderium. So, to actually make the Enderium blend, we have to do it the old-fashioned dust way. And that is with destabilized redstone. So we're going to clear out the fluid transposer, and we're just going to have to get some buckets, I dare say. Can I actually see through here? That's the ME drive. Yeah. So we're going to need that. I really should upgrade that portable tank. Destabilized redstone. We've got a bit of it. I've also really got to look at expanding, well, basically moving the quarry, because we're still running off of things from the actual quarry itself. From that first quarry that we had marked out. That's been dug out ages ago. Though I haven't really needed to look at expanding that. Not yet anyway. Okay, so that goes into there. So we're going to have to look at... It's a shame there isn't really much way to do this other than a bucket. So Enderium... Here we are. Enderium blend. This is what we've got to do. Although... Why did I say destabilized redstone? What do I need that for? Oh, Singularium. Oh, well, I done buggered up. So I'm going to need some resin ender. Liquid redstone. What am I going to use that for? Do I want to? Yeah, bugger it. I'm synthesizing redstone as it is. Losing that amount of redstone doesn't really matter that much to me. All right, so we take the ender pearls. We're going to chuck that into our magma crucibles here. Do I actually have a chest? No. I just have to try and slam these in there like that. Okay. So we go here. We've got our resin ender. Fantastic. So buckets. Wow. Well, this will make us enough. So Enderium blend. So I need pulverized shiny, silver, and tin. I think that's the shiny from another time. Tin and silver. Right. So boom, boom, done. And we're going to repeat the process one more time. So that'll give us enough Enderium for a little while. Wow. Wow, wow, wubsy. Right. Okay, so that's the Enderium blend. We chuck that in there. So that's going to give us enough for the block. We just have to get some pyrethium. And to get the pyrethium, we're going to have to go back downstairs. As you can hear, the lasers were still going. We're going to have to go grab some blaze rods, because I'm a little bit short on those. Let's go into the darkness. Well, there is some mob drops down here. It just seems to be all zombies, right? Oh, we got one, we got three. So if you're wondering how to make your basement this kind of dark, it's actually really, really, really easy. You take your crescent hammer, right? And you just right click the thing there, and it changes the cone. So straight goes like that. Narrow cone gives you more of a wider area. Now what I've done, I went to wide cone, and that gives you a really dark corners, and it works really, really well. So I just got to come down here, not that far down, and grab the blaze rods. Now eventually I will be looking at making a proper mob spawner. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm actually at a point I'm gonna have to shut something down. Oh man, I'm gonna have to shut my farms down. Oh boy. Right. Now I think. Yeah, that's a lever. I think if you supply redstone current, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut my farms down. Crap. Because I've got my my applied energistics network is actually, I don't know why. I thought you could actually apply a redstone signal to that. So my farms are going to go pretty much south, and they're going to stop. So that's okay. The cobble gen can keep going. I don't mind that. But yeah, I've just realized we are running a little bit low on space. And if I don't do anything about it now, we will be into some real trouble. I mean, you got stupid amounts of carbon, stupid amounts of hydrogen and oxygen. We're okay for a short while, at the very least. All right. So, well, that was nearly a disaster because the farm setup was making way too much in the wow, that took a little bit time to slow down. Is that because your decomposers just shut down power-wise, or oh, there's actually no power. There's no power in these ones here, so that's wow. That did, yep. That isolator's empty. Yeah, that one's empty too. Yeah, that shut the farms down really quick. Wow. Okay, cool. Got to get to Mars. It's gonna happen. Not right away, mind you. The real thing is with the blazing pyrethium. Is you need... Okay, that's only 2. What, really? I don't think so. Give me more of those. 34. Oh, that's not too shabby. 46. So with those 46 pieces of blazing pyrethium, that will actually work through 4 pieces of inderium. Because it's 10 per. So that's 5. Oh, that's okay. We're still working on... Oh, that's 7. Yeah. So, in between times, what we're going to do... we really need this rocket. We really need it soon. Pretty much everything I've got to focus on is getting these plates out and getting this rocket together. 27 plates. And then once we get that done, we can get to Mars and then expand our applied energistics network. Because we were very close on running out of space. Very close data-wise. Wow. I'm glad I picked that up. Right. So 13 plates. Yeah. In between times, that's what we're going to do. Probably, I would like to actually... It's not even the amount of... well, it is kind of. If I turn it off this coolant cell right, we're still waiting on the plates from there, so we could just go ahead and try and make some more, eh? Yeah, overclockers. So that's pretty much the setup as I've got it right now. So I've got to work on the overclockers to get the plates happening a little bit on the faster side, which I suppose we could use them a little bit later on for something. I'm not exactly sure what. But that's the crux of where I'm at right now. So, here's the question to you, everybody playing along at home. How are you? Where are you at with your bases? Have you actually gotten to Mars yet? I mean, I'm getting there. Very close. I'm gonna have to set up the circuits back going again to make up for the loss of the circuits I'm going to be using right now. Grab half a stack out of there, even though they're already supplying. That's okay. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Need to get to Mars. There's no two ways about it. I have to do it. I have to get there. I have to get there quickly. Because I need to expand the applied energistics network. And that is going to be another kettle of fish too when I get that far. Absolutely. Okay, so now we're starting to really tick along. Four overclockers is pretty decent. Yeah. Probably could go 6, honestly. So I might just leave that on as well for the meantime. Alright folks, so well, that is where I'm up to with Galactic Science 2. Not very far with the quests, but a little bit more infrastructure being built. Yep. It's what it is. This is the kind of what the pack's forcing me to do, is set up like whole processes just so I can get the 27 plates that I need, and then I won't need that process ever again. Unless tier 3 rockets involve a lot more like that. Actually, let's just have a look at that. It's tier 2, tier 3. Aha! Okay. I stand corrected. The plate process is here to stay. Oh my god. Okay, bedrockium plates, blocks of dash. Well, yeah, that's understandable. Iron machine hulls. Okay, plating. Okay, we're still gonna need the rollers. Wow, holy shit. Yes. The machine is alive and the machine needs to grow. Alright folks, well I've been Raetac, thank you all for joining me. If you like this episode and like this series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. And of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, check out some of the playlists over to the right hand side. I've been Raetac, I'll see you next time.